Are you tired of throwing away plastic bags, sandwich bags, after you've made your lunch to go either on a picnic or to take to work? You want something that's sustainable that you can wash and not throw into the landfill? Well, we're going to solve that problem today. We're going to make a sandwich wrap out of fabric. All you need is a fat quarter, like 2 different colors or 2 different designs, and a little bit of Velcro. Very simple. Folds up. You can wash it. If you use vinyl or the fabric that's made for raincoats, you can just easily wipe it off. So let's get started. I'm making a simple or snack wrap or sandwich wrap. Oh my goodness. A sandwich wrap for either a picnic or your lunch. Just create with fabric and floss. So all you're going to need is a 13-inch square. You can use any of your scrap fabric for this, but a 13-inch square for the outside. And then you're going to need a 10 3/4 inch square. You can use contrasting fabric. You can use the fabric to be able to wipe it off. I'm just using cotton fabric. And then you're going to need a 3.5 inch sewable Velcro or hooks and loops. It needs to be about a 1/2 inch wide. And I recommend the sewable because the sticky one to hold it in place will actually gung up your needle. So make sure it's just a plain sewable Velcro. So to get started, we're going to flip over our 13-inch fabric, and you're going to take a ruler, and I just have my 3.5 inch or 3-inch ruler, and you're going to come in 2 inches from the corner, and you're going to put a little dot right there on all 4 corners. Then you're going to take your corner and you're going to fold it down to touch the corner, to touch that mark. And then you're going to press it. You want a good crease there. You can finger press, but you want to make sure you have a good solid crease. So you'll do all 4 corners like that. And the nice thing about using the water or the heat pin, your friction pin, is it erases that mark. Okay, so then you're going to take and you're going to cut a 1/4 inch from that seam. So I just line my 1/4 inch up on there and trim it off. You're going to do that on all 4 corners. Now you can save your triangles for applique pieces or other type projects. So we just set them aside. Then you're going to fold in. You're going to fold your sides a 1/2 inch in. So I like to use sewing gauge, and I just mark it at the 1/2 inch. And you just kind of fold it over and kind of press it down. I just give it a finger press, and then I come into the other side, give it a good finger press, do one in the middle, and then I get my iron and give it a good press. Now, if you had one of those rollers that you can slide in here and press on, you can use that as well. But I don't have one of them. So we're going to do the other 3 sides just like that. So they're folded in. Okay, from here, now we're going to fold each of these in roughly about another 1/2 inch. So our corners are mitered. So I like to miter the corner first and give that a good press. It just helps make sure that they're lined up fairly nicely and mitered. Now, once I have the 4 corners done, then I'll go in and press down the rest of the seam. Now, I know there's other ways that you can do this. Feel free to do it whichever way is easier for you. This is just how I do it. So I make sure that these are folded over and then just give it a good press. Now, that's the nice thing about quilting and sewing. There are multiple ways to do the exact same thing. I'm just showing you new ways or different ways that you can accomplish the same thing by using other tools if you have them. So once we have our edges mitered, we are going to put in our other fabrics. So I just like to lift up the corner and just kind of slide it up in there. You're wanting to, it will fit snugly in there, right up to the creases. And you're putting wrong sides together, so all pretty sides are out. You can clip it along the edges and the corners to hold it down. But because we gave it a really good press, I am just going to stitch it. And you're just going to stitch right along the inner edge. Yeah, you're just going to sew right along the inner edge there. You can even use a decorative stitch here if you would like. So I'm just starting in the middle of one of the sides. We're going to back stitch a few stitches. Now this fits the traditional small loaf of bread. Now, but if you're like me that uses the bigger bread or make my own bread so it's not that same shape, you can always make this bigger just by increasing the size of your square to fit around the slice of your bread. You could also make these for, any season. I'm making it for a picnic set, but you can make them for, the holidays if you want some different design. You can make them for just about anything. You can make them for the fall when you're going to the pumpkin patch. So now we're going to take our 3.5 inch and we're going to separate it. You're going to cut the loopy part to 1.5 inches, and you're going to attach it to the bottom corner. That's why I was checking which way my design goes, because I have a directional design. And you're going to sew it 1/2 inch from the corner. So it's about right at the edge where your miter meets. So I'm just going to sew right along there. I'm going to put a pin in just to help secure it or hold it while I'm stitching it down. But I'm just going to go right around the outside of that. And then at the other side, on the outside fabric, you're going to take your soft and you're going to sew it 1/2 inch from that corner, which should be roughly right where your stitches are. And you're going to sew it outwards so it's going even with the corners. We'll just pin this one so we can sew them right together. And once again, I'm just going to sew the same way. I'm just going to start and just go all the way around the Velcro. I got the white Velcro, but you can use the black Velcro. I want to say they have colored. So I'm just starting in the middle, and I'm sewing about 1/8 of an inch from the edge and back stitching a couple stitches. You could do the X in the middle if you want. I haven't had an issue in needing to have to do that, but you're more than welcome to. And there is our sandwich wrap. Now it's very easy to fold this up. You put your sandwich in there, you fold your edges up over, then you bring your first Velcro piece down, and then you attach the Velcro closed. So I hope you're getting something out of this sustainability, eco-friendly series, and are going to try making some of these very simple and easy projects to either use for your lunches, your picnics, when you go on a hike, or you're going on a day trip. If you like this project, give it a thumbs up and maybe share it with your quilting friends. And I would like to see what you come up with, what patterns you use or fabric. So feel free to send me an email and let me know. If you're new here, and you like this project and you want to see more sustainability projects, maybe hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video. If you'd like to support the channel more than just watching my videos, which I am so grateful that you watch, check out the members section or the Buy Me a Coffee so I can keep continuing to bring fun, enjoyable projects for you. If there's something you would like to see me make on this channel, please put it in the comments below and let me know. Coming up on screen now will be the playlist for everything that I have done so far in the sustainability eco-friendly series. And there's going to be a video that YouTube thinks that you may enjoy next. Be sure to check those out. Until then, happy quilting.